That is him. That's the man who saved me in the lab.
What are you? Oh,
I am sorry, sir. This man saved my life. My father was killed. He worked with him. He is the only family I have. Sir, where is this event being held?
Downtown, big building. You can't miss it.
Which way is that?
Buzz off, kid.
Please, sir. My father knew this man. My father was killed. He worked with my father. He's all I have.
You look terrible. Look, here's some cab fare. Show the guy the paper. He'll take you there.
Danke, sir. Thank you. Cla- Klaus? Klaus Van Buren. Dexter. Oh my God, it is you. How have you been, dear boy? How did you get here? After I left the lab, I ran into the woods and I stayed there for a while, and some men found me and they put me on a boat. I am so glad you're here and you're safe. You must excuse me, though. I'm accepting an award inside. I know. I saw. Please, I need your help. Ah, I. What can I do for you? I came here to learn chemistry. I need to finish my father's research. Well, now, that is interesting. I worked closely with your father. I can't help but feel guilty accepting this award. After all, his research is what they're acknowledging. Really? Yes, in essence. My name holds a great deal of weight in the academic field. I will see that you get to follow your dream through. Can can I come watch? I would be honored to have you on stage with me to accept on behalf of your father. You will need a safe place to stay and someone to look after you. I will be here in the States for some time. Europe has become a very dangerous place. I I can stay with you? Yes, and when I return overseas, my place will be yours. One day, the two of us will bring your father's dream to life. I am, if nothing, a man who keeps his word. You left the boy alone, and you helped him out of Europe. I am reasonably in your debt. Tell me what you need.
We know you have been continuing Keurig's work. We have been invaded, and we need something to help in the efforts of pushing back.
I may have just the thing for you, but I will need a lab and complete freedom and protection. I am no longer your gopher. I am an equal member of the party.
I will run this by, but when can you get to Moscow?
Unfortunately for you, I am in America at the moment. See to my terms. If you can assure me they will be met, I will get back to you with my itinerary. Ah, Dexter. Good morning. Good morning. Are are you going on a trip? I am afraid so, dear boy. I have made arrangements for a colleague to come look in on you, and the fridge is well stocked. Where are you? Nowhere you need concern with. My colleague will be getting you enrolled in school in a few weeks, and I will be back when I can.
Айну аур ПДЗ уут кроссерген. Mr. Burren.
Ah, it appears they have.
I understand you have made some progress.
If I am to be honest, the work we did together is what largely led to the breakthrough.
So you are seeing that we have chemistry.
I have never cared for puns.
Lighten up. At least this time I do not have to watch you at gunpoint.
I suppose that is a pleasant change of pace. While I very much look forward to working with you again, I will need some time to get acclimated.
Fair enough. I will be back in a week to see how you are getting on.
Hello. Are you a newly enrolled student? Well, my name is Marnie. I'm the head of the biology and chemistry departments here.
Chemistry, you say? I think I'll be taking your class then.
Oh, good. What is your name? I'll definitely remember you if I know your name.
I'm Dexter Keurig.
Well, Dexter, if you're taking my class, you better get moving inside.
Hi, Marnie.
Dexter did that rabbit just say my name?
Yes, I've shown Snowball here pictures of you and told him much about you.
How is this possible?
I can't go into much detail about where I learned of it, but there is a process to fuse human DNA with a compound and inject it into an organic specimen, which gives the specimen human abilities like speech and the ability to grasp items and use tools, weapons even in some cases.
And you did this. Why?
Why not? Think of the door that I have opened for this creature, to be able to experience things the way that we do. Art, literature, poetry. I am an instrument of this creature's evolution. Furthermore, young men go and die in wartime. Now my furry friend here can reproduce at a much higher rate than human beings. Why should I go and die when he could take my place? I know what you're thinking. The future of war tech is in machines. But machines act on their own. They're sporadic and they break down, and they're certainly not capable of showing loyalty.
I mean, I suppose that makes sense. But you're basically playing God here. I'm afraid I'm going to have to report this to the board and see what they say.
I would ask you not to do that, but I don't suppose it would do any good.
I can't lie. In the past few weeks, I've grown very fond of you, Dexter. but this isn't something I can make a call on myself. Best of luck to you and your research. I'll let you know as soon as I can. What is being posed while other implications are a factor does serve substantial scientific benefits.
We will issue the grant under the provision that you oversee the research personally.
Oh, I accept.
Why can't I get these molecules to stabilize? This is infuriating. It just keeps dying. There's no way I can justify sacrificing these animals at this rate. I suppose it's time to call it a day. Hello? Who is this? Ah, is that any way to greet an old friend, Dexter? Klaus? Yes, and I've seen what you've been up to. I'm very impressed. I have been doing some work on my own. When you find the time, let me know, and I'll fly you out to have a look. I think you'll like what you see. I'd love to, but I keep hitting the same wall and cracking my father's process. Hopefully you could help, but unfortunately I can't abandon my grant. That is why it's always better to be self-financed. But I understand. Well, the offer stands.